G'day folks, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We're back in the Elf Song, in our lodgings, obviously, and we are about to just have a chat with everyone before having a long rest. Who knows what's going to happen once we do this long rest, but yeah, I'm keen to see.
Hello, lover. That sounded more
debonair
in my head, I'll admit.
Story progressions that's about to happen.
Oh, that pointy-headed old fart talks too much. But he has also moved mountains, walked between plains, and dragged himself back from death 12 times. If he still believes in Gale, the boy should not be overly concerned what his ladylove thinks. Goddess or no.
I guess they're just referring to Elminster.
Mistra wants to meet Gale. Impressive. The only thing a god's ever offered me is a cold shoulder.
Poor Gale. But Mistra is wrong about him. Perhaps he can yet prove that.
I think we've already spoken to Gale about the whole Mistra wanting to meet him thing. But we'll have a chat anyway.
I couldn't help overhearing what Elminster said to Gale. Not every day a god asks for a chat. Hey, maybe I'm invited too. I can be the muscle.
I like that idea. Maybe we'll grab her for a bit of an adventure when we do take Gale back to the tabernacle.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, we can tell him to meet us at Mistra's shrine, which would be kind of interesting. But I don't understand why we would do that. Like, would we be able to bring like 3 other companions aside from Gale, and then perhaps maybe if we go into combat, there'll be like 5 of us? Could be. Did I not ask this question already? Why does Elminster have such faith in you?
I've often asked myself the same question, but never really found a satisfactory answer. He clearly sees something in me that I can't. The wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost insurmountable odds, perhaps? Or the stupidity.
Yes, that's right.
Either way.
The stupidity.
You don't get to be 30.
Astarion?
So, Mistress requested a chat with Gale. Unusually polite for a god. I do hope it goes well. We've pissed off enough gods already.
He's not wrong about that. Let's see, is there anyone else? Oh, and since the time that we spent in Razimeth's tower, perhaps maybe Aelin has something different to say.
Ally mine, we are reunited once more. I was just regaling sweet Isabel with tales of our prowess.
Very impressive. Thank you for helping Aelin. That wizard sounded absolutely dastardly.
My pleasure. He had it coming anyway.
He did, and it came. Now, my friend, bask in your victory. I will do the same. My darling, we must inform our friend of our news.
Indeed. I've scouted a Selûnite enclave outside the city. They faced the Absolute's armies and come out battered and bruised. Aelin and I will go to them, provide what help we can.
But fear not. When the time comes for you to face the foe of foes, Isabel and I will stand by your side.
We wouldn't miss it. Not for anything.
Go well, friend. We will see you soon. And with our great powers combined, this city will be saved.
Oh, okay, and they're just leaving. Interesting. So, they're fighting another battle somewhere else. Some Selûnite enclave, apparently. Okay. That's not where the exit is. It's over here, guys. Oh, they've decided to return? Okay. Not entirely sure what that's all about. Does Mizora say anything different?
Ready and waiting.
Nope. I think that means it's time for us for that long rest, so let's do it. Journal updated, gather your allies. Okay. Why is there blood over here? Has that always been there? Let me just clear the next entry in the journal there. Gather your allies, yep. So... Dame Aelin. Now our sworn ally. Okay, cool. So... Now, it's time to go back out, and what are we doing in this episode, you ask? Well, we are continuing our hunt for the hag. And the reason for that is because I did end up watching the footage of, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 episodes ago when we were still at old Garlo's house. And I think I missed picking up everything in the safe, and that is essentially what we need to try and complete this fight the best way possible, I assume. So let us head back out there and let's see if we can check back on the safe and then make sure that we've gotten everything from it. So I do need to also prepare a few bits and pieces here because we've just had that long rest. But we'll do that when we're nice and ready. Is there an easier way to get there? Maybe from here.
So what exactly did flower and
Let's get going.
Latest Baldur's Mount edition. Oh, dynamite! That Lord God.
Oh yes. Since we've had another sleep, we should actually buy another edition of Baldur's Mouth. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Just needed to step away for a second. So, yes, this is the safe. Let's just take another look, because I'm not confident that I picked up everything here. Yes, okay, this is what we needed. Ashes of dried fey flower. Let's grab that. And yeah, I think we were a little bit too busy just reading some of the journals and entries in there. So what I'm going to do is just go back to the camp, and we're going to immediately take a look at crafting this thing. I assume I need some other ingredients. Any essence? Well, I just grab everything from here. And we should be able to craft it, I assume. Hag's Bane. There we go. Alright, so as for how to use Hag's Bane, I don't really know, but my assumption is we just go into combat and then, you know, throw it at her and see what happens, really, because I'm not entirely sure what to expect. But it has something to do with her digestive system, right? So I'm really hoping that, you know, Vanra's not completely gone and that we can save her in some way. And perhaps maybe this is the way to do it.
Keep us from the hag's gaze, vigilant.
Okay, cool. So now that we're ready to actually encounter the hag, we should actually make our way back there and have a look at the Hag's Lair. I assume that's another Hag's Lair? So who knows what could be down there. Perhaps maybe another bunch of red caps to deal with. Which we can definitely deal with, I would say. But we do need to just get in a few things to assist us with any form of fighting. Let's grab an elemental. Can all of the elementals portal their way to different spaces? I assume they can. So we did a water elemental before. Perhaps maybe we go with something else. Oh, hang on. These are elementals and then some of them are myrmidons. Yeah, okay. So is that a result of upcasting? Maybe.
Careful! Careful! People don't bloody look where they're walking. Because that's right.
Let's do the woodland being. Actually, no. I don't think the woodland being is a good idea. They don't really hit very hard, do they? I think at this point we probably just want like a level 5 elemental or a myrmidon. Yeah, why don't we do a fire myrmidon? Cool. And from here, we obviously need to do our usual prep. So let's just get Longstrider on everyone. Very good, and Will.
The pride of the gate.
We've got to get Armor of Agathis. And we may as well restore. A spell slot. Okay, make sure that he's wearing the right gear. Same with blue. Yeah, okay, looking good. Is that everything? I think so. I mean, I could take some elixirs and stuff if I really want to, but you know what? I won't worry about that because I keep umming and ahhing about the elixirs that I want to use.
Could you at least try to stand up straight?
I am. Oh, that was a bad idea.
No one back home will ever believe this.
If we do find the fight to be a little bit difficult to deal with, what we could end up doing is, you know, if we have to reload from, you know, a previous save because we've been defeated or something, we could perhaps just take an elixir before battle, because, you know, we're quite close to being you know, completely untouched basically since our long rest. So we just had a couple of checks there. I assume there are traps about.
Defender of the people.
So Blue and Jaheira failed those checks.
That's curious.
Okay. It's probably just to open this door.
These things have stayed interesting.
I'll try and move in a little bit slowly. And I don't have Quoth just yet because, well, he's not really going to be much help in battle anyway, so. Pathway over there. What is this leading to? Confront Auntie Ethel. Yep, so maybe she's in there, but is there anything else out here?
Have to keep going.
Oh, the big tough hero
Oh.
finally showed up. I told you, Pebble, you can't hurt me without killing little Vanra. I have you beat, so do the heroic thing. Die!
Okay, right. So where is she? Oh, up there. I didn't even see her. Okay. Well, we definitely need to get this potion, well, grenade on her, right? So... I've got way too much stuff here. Hagsbane. There we go. Not too difficult to find. Alright, so I need to be in a decent enough position to make sure that I actually hit her. Let me do a quick save here, actually. And I'm just trying to figure out how far we can throw this. Yeah, okay, it's actually a very wide area, so... "45% chance." Okay, so there's a chance that we could miss. Would it help if I were closer? Not exactly.
Good idea, I think.
Yep. Nauseous.
Stay down, Vanra! Oh!
Should we just watch? Sure. Ugh.
You cost me a fresh young hand. I'm going to paint the wall with your guts, you little shit stain.
Oh, and she just runs and goes back. That's good. I was wondering whether or not we would need to, you know, protect Vanra in this fight. Okay, so we still have another action. We've still got a bonus action as well. We may as well take that. So Hunter's Mark it is. And let's do this. Okay, Jaheira.
Going to be friends.
Let's see. Let me take a look at Auntie Ethel. Strength reduced by ability drain. Is this something that we've applied onto her from Hagsbane? When you make an attack roll, the attack reduces that target's corresponding ability by 1. The reduced ability score cannot be decreased lower than 1. For melee weapons, this is usually strength, for ranged weapons, dexterity, and for spells, whatever our spell casting ability is. Okay. But only for 1 turn, so if we stack as much damage on, she'll have a big reduction in her ability stats. Nauseous. 3 turns, can't take any actions. Okay. Well, that's decent, isn't it? So, I wonder if we might be able to finish the fight within 3 turns. That would be nice. Okay. She's not, like, resistant to anything. I'm just wondering whether or not I should do stuff like Guiding Bolt or... I might do, like, Blight. It seems like we need to... We need to touch the enemy to make use of this.
No rest. Be you wicked or wise.
50% chance. I'll give it a go. Yes. Let's do that. 32 damage, that's pretty good. And our Myrmidon. Elemental Warp, yeah, we can do that. Scorching Strike. Cinderous Swipe. Let's at least close the distance. I don't know if I really want to burn the area near her because I want to get Will up close. If I can. I mean, he is a little bit further away though. So let's just do Scorching Strike for now. Decent. I'm liking the Myrmidon actually. Let's end our turn here. So she won't be able to do anything, right?
Come, darlings. Help Auntie.
Yeah, I knew it. Okay.
Challenge Grizzly. Captain I'll slit you from head to heel. Stay away.
Okay, okay. It's a little bit problematic. Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
I'll shank the bastards, Auntie.
Good save. So, these guys I don't really care too much about. These masks. But this is Captain Grizzly. So I thought Captain Grizzly may have been killed. But there she is. She's probably wearing one of those masks, right? So I think what we want to do is try to like just knock her out, if that's even possible. It doesn't say anything here about, like, anyone dying. If the hag dies first. Oh. 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 Okay, these things heal. Right. Well.
No holding back.
I thought it was just going to be Ethel, and that perhaps maybe we didn't need to use haste, but I say we do need haste. We 100% need haste.
Ready.
Let's do... Yeah, I sort of just want to move Shadowheart out of the way so Will can get a little bit more movement in without being impeded. Do Toll the Dead. Or is there anything better that we should be using? I don't know. I kind of like Spirit Guardians. Just lets us do a lot more.
Got to press on.
Okay, good. And it's already its turn anyway. Let's do damage there. Nice crit.
On the victor's path.
And we do haste. And oh my goodness.
Forever dauntless.
So we need this passive on though. Non-lethal attacks. Yeah. So we should be able to dash. That will obviously take up an action. But at least it will actually generate arcane charges. And I assume we then still have an extra attack at the very least. Can't do Booming Blade though. Or I might be wrong about it, but anyway, let's try and dash in there. No, actually I don't have that additional action. My bad.
I found my mark. Two steps at a time.
Bloody clever clogs.
Okay, good. Actually, I need to switch this passive off for the time being because with Auntie Ethel, we definitely want to kill.
What should I do?
Yeah, I think this is all we can do for now. Resilience. Does he already have resilience? Probably we've lost it because of the long rest. Let me just do resilience to, I would say, piercing. Purely because we've got Captain Grizzly over here with a crossbow. Okay. Looking good.
Can't give up. Not now.
So, why isn't this one moving? I don't get it. Because I thought they were supposed to go first. Okay, they're unarmed. So I may as well just go for an attack, or I could do Goading Roar. That will focus both of these guys' attention at us. That doesn't seem like a bad idea to me. If we can actually land it, though. 70%. Yeah, good. I'll keep Ursa here, so we can just basically prevent this guy from moving around. Counterspell. Is that even the real Auntie Ethel? I don't think so. Like, this is the real one, right? So, I can use one of my attacks to... Oh, actually, no, it doesn't matter because it's Auntie Ethel that we're dealing with for the moment. Okay.
Red in tooth and claw.
And I'll do Blight. We may as well do it on this one. We might get the kill.
For the fallen.
Not quite. And from here, let's do Wild Shape and Form of the Dragon. Cool. And I'll just get in closer.
I can still move fast when I need to.
And the Myrmidon. So the Myrmidon doesn't have the ability to do like knockout strikes, it doesn't seem. So let's just focus on the mask in that case. Scorching Strike. And I'll move this way. Since this guy's charmed, he won't be able to take a opportunity attack, I assume, so should be good. And yeah, let's take a couple of our attacks here. I may as well do Brace. Nice. Okay, so I assume all of the, like, hidden ones are dead now, so we don't have to worry about any of them. And we may as well reapply Hunter's Mark. Good. I can just move back a little bit.
Still standing, no matter what you heard.
Psionic Backlash. She's still got plenty of HP. Hellish Rebuke. Cosmic Omen. Ow. Shield Blow. Okay, so now we do want that passive on, so non-lethal. And we should be able to take a few attacks here. Hopefully we get some big damage. Or miss. Are you kidding me? Let's do Slash the Weak. Arcane Synergy, I like that.
Talk to me.
Okay, so... yeah, she lost concentration, didn't she? I'm gonna try Hold Monster. Nice. Should I move? I suppose I could perhaps get her in on all of this and have her also use non-lethal attacks. Yeah, let's get in there. We can deal with this guy a little bit later. Hold Monster, yeah, lasts 10 turns, so that's good.
Forever dauntless.
Can't give up.
Okay, I think we're done.
Concentrate.
Counterspell. And Counterspell is so good. Okay. Moving on. God damn. Alright. No, she's not dead. What? Maybe we have to kill her a few times? Or... I wonder if we have to destroy these things. Perhaps maybe what we want to do is just focus on knocking out Captain Grizzly first. So what I'll do is I'll take one of my shots on her. I wonder if I should take another shot. I think so. I don't think I'll be able to deal that much damage to a point where she would die. Okay, good. So hopefully Will or Shadowheart will finish the job. Maybe this might not be a bad place for us to use something like Oil of Accuracy. I'm happy with Blue's position, so we'll leave him there.
Onward.
Jaheira, I think Jaheira can come in and deal damage to Auntie Ethel. Or should we get her to try to go for the mushrooms? Maybe it's the mushrooms that we need to deal with, as I said.
I go hunting.
Ah, haste spores over here. So we got that for one turn. Nice. Yeah, let's see what we can do against these things.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Meanwhile, I think... should we... focus on this one? I think maybe I'll use Ursa to deal damage to the mask. Oh, I suppose the mask is going first though before Ursa, so maybe it is a good idea for us to try and deal with it with the Myrmidon. I think I'm happy with Syndra's swipe here. Okay, so it doesn't actually burn the ground in that cone shape. Good to know. Backlash. Curse of Regret. I need to figure out what that does. Takes 2 to 5 psychic damage every turn and is vulnerable to psychic damage. Deal damage to remove this condition. Okay.
Let's finish this.
Alright, well... let's take our 2 attacks then. Let's not react. I just don't want to kill. I'm not sure if I did take that reaction, if I would actually kill or not. Knocked out, yep. Good. So, we should be able to hopefully come back to her and, you know, she can still own the Blushing Mermaid as a result of us not killing her. But yeah, these hags. So this one is obviously an illusion, we can definitely see that. I don't know where the real hag is though. This is probably where AoE damage would come into play. I can't exactly do anything. But I probably do want to just position myself to be able to do damage to this Mask of Vengeance.
On my way.
No holding back.
And I wonder if I should continue with my passives and just like, you know, save some of these guys. I won't worry about it. Okay, let's deal with this guy first. Why do we have to go all the way down there to do the attack? That's kind of frustrating. Nice crit. I don't know. I'm chopping and changing here, guys. I'll turn the passive on. When we deal with the anti-Ethel, we'll make sure we try to kill. But let's take another attack. And I'll just do a normal attack here as well. Okay, so he's gone. Knocked out, right? So we've just got a little bit more here. But don't know if I'll be able to make Booming Blade. I can take an attack like that. Let's do just a bow attack. I wonder if that missed because this is an illusion. It could be. Try and bring Will out this way.
Bloody clever clubs!
Oh. Okay. Is this the real one? I thought it was an illusion. Alright, well... I really should have brought Will in a little closer then.
On the victor's path.
How is there not enough movement? That's kind of frustrating. It's okay. I can deal with Auntie Ethel instead. Yeah, I think we'll just keep Ursa there, to be honest. Alright, so with blue, we probably do want to just try to focus down these mushrooms. Link to her with fell magic. These mushrooms keep Auntie Ethel alive. Yeah, okay, cool. Is it worth doing something like lightning arrow? Right, I can't use it anyway. Immune to physical damage? But it did take some damage there. So... I don't know what to think of that. I think I'll leave blue there still.
I think I could go another round.
Hang on. Didn't we do enough damage to this thing before? Almost to a point where it's going to be destroyed. Unless we need to pile on the damage. Yeah, I think that might be the case. We need to pile on the damage each round. Okay.
If I wanted my growth thing to petal, it wouldn't be you I'd call.
Blade spared.
I thought we would normally get like a cone here. Okay, well. Let's try and finish this guy. So, I need 32. I don't have enough. Where's the other one? Up here. I don't really think I want to take any bonus action. Unless, can I don't do this very often, but yeah, this could be maybe interesting. Get that in fire.
Edge.
So how do I know if it's been dipped, though? In something. Is it the little purple notch there? Or is that oil of accuracy? Let me just take a look. I mean, it did happen. Just don't know if it's actually going to provide us with the effect that we want, but we'll probably cross that in the next turn. So, for whatever reason, she's always sort of showing. Is that because of Hag's Bane? I wonder. I'm almost thinking that we probably just want to try and hit this with something that deals enough damage. Yeah, let's do that.
Let my enemies fall.
Fungi are worth 1,000 of you peasant.
Alright. Good. I don't have any more spell slots, though. Why is this still showing as something that I can cast? Can't hit you from there, maybe...
Finding my way.
Maybe we do this. Chromatic orb. That could potentially deal a little bit of extra damage, or I could put, like, Failure Alluve on. Could be beneficial. I think so. Let's do Sing.
Got to focus.
And I want to bring Shadowheart
On my way.
out this way. We'll try to cast a spell on this mushroom. And that should at least bring it down enough for other things to try and deal with it. We still have this guy to deal with as well.
The blade will not bend.
Oh man, we do really need to try and deal with this guy. Yeah, we should be able to do this. One more. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll leave Ursa here just in case we need a little bit more damage on the mushroom. Oh, damn it. Okay, yeah, the mushroom has recovered all of its HP.
Time to press ahead.
I'm just trying to figure out who we have Hunter's Mark on. Is it this guy? Strange. Oh, actually, sorry, it's not on anyone. I just realized that we have the ability to reapply. Okay, so let's do hamstring shot.
Bloody clever clubs.
Monstrosity slaying. No, she's not a monstrosity though. Roaring thunder. I don't know if that was worthwhile or not. Anyway.
Death meets us all, but not today.
I wonder if it's better to save, like, killing her until the mushroom has been dealt with. Because, yeah, I'd have to maybe redo like 112 HP if we don't deal with the mushroom first. Possibly.
What must be done?
Finding my way.
Okay, not quite there.
This is my time.
But that's okay. Reason why we're here is so that I can try and reach it with Eldritch Blast. Okay, Booming Blade time. Nice, and one more. Nice. And that wraps up the entire fight. Is she dead? Oh, did I knock her out? Hang on. Oh no, yeah,
Sharp as ever. Heading out.
I'm gonna make sure that she doesn't get up. Because, you know. You're Vanra, right? Your mom sent me. There she goes. I don't know why she wouldn't just, like, leave this entire area. But, anyway, good to know that we managed to save her. That was a bit of a prolonged fight, though. I definitely underestimated the fight, though. Like, initially, I didn't realize that these mushrooms had anything to do with the fight. Alright, well, we should check on everyone. Captain Grizzly as well. I mean, we should definitely have a chat with her. Let's do a quick save. Oh, okay. I guess we can't wake her up or anything like that?
If everyone else minds their business,
Can we
I'll be
check
fine.
on what she has? No. Okay.
If not over, then through.
Did I knock out... No, this one's dead. Well, it was a bit of a mess, which ones we ended up killing and which ones we ended up sparing.
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
It's a deal. Auntie, they showed up again, just like you said they would. They robbed me, stripped me naked, then pissed on me, right in front of everyone. Some people laughed, others looked away, but no one helped me. Not one person, except you. I'll do it. I'll cook your meals, make your bed, wash your feet, anything you want, so long as you hurt them. So long as you make them scream. I just have one request. Can I watch? Jeez. Sick bastard.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I don't suppose I should steal from the ones we've knocked out, though. Let's just check on Auntie Ethel. And here's hoping that she's dead this time. Ring of Feywild Sparks. While your Sorcerous Tides of Chaos feature is active, you will always trigger Wild Magic Surge when casting spells. What? What does that even mean? I don't really know what it does for us. While your Sorcerous Tides of Chaos feature is active, you'll always trigger Wild Magic Surge when casting spells. I mean, we'll take it.
Moving in.
We'll take all of that, obviously. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure if I really want to do a short rest here. Should I? I suppose I shouldn't be cheap.
That
Get
helped.
all of Will's spells back.
Yet. Anything of use? I don't need any attention right now.
My darling, your letter just about broke this old woman's heart. Bucktooth Bertha, they call you, those monsters. Meet me tonight at the Blushing Mermaid, and together we'll sort this all out. You deserve to feel beautiful, Petal. And only I can make it happen. Lots of love, Auntie.
On my way. Another step forward.
Okay, and so Captain Grizzly, maybe we can just return here after a long rest. Well, maybe not even here, but like, we can return to the bar, perhaps? Don't suppose there's anything worth looking at around here. But there's obviously still the other room to check out. I thought we would have to confront Auntie Ethel in here. Let's take a look. Assuming the key that we just picked up will open this door.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Okay. Well, let's deal with that. I see something glowing around here. Huh, strange. We've seen these potions before, right? Like, we've got a set of these, like, strange potions that have, like, interesting descriptions, but then doesn't really explain to you what any of them do. So there was definitely some kind of a trap here.
No doubt about it. This is where the hag must be.
Well, we've dealt with the hag, though. But let's do another quick save. We did fail another check around here, didn't we?
Where am I needed? 2 steps at a time.
Yes? At your command.
What's next, I wonder?
Trap there. Plant your feet with care.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Okay, it's just a vent. We've probably dealt with the trigger anyway, but just in case. Get rid of this.
Never wanted the easy path.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Yeah, we've seen these flowers before as well. Plenty more, in fact.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
I wonder if this is all acid. Or if it's safe to step into. Yeah, okay. Yellow just means that it's difficult terrain, is it? Or will it deal damage to us?
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Well, we'll take everything, obviously. I am a little bit afraid that something might jump out at us and we might go back into combat. But, I mean, considering what we've just been through with the hag, I don't think so. Oh, there's another door here. Almost missed that. I'll definitely check back on that. Okay. I don't know if this is something of significance and whether or not we should try to get closer to it. Can we even do that? We can. I suppose it's not really giving us any checks or anything like that, so maybe it's nothing. Okay, so let's just check on this door. Just looking around a little bit more, it doesn't look like there's anything else. Ethel's lair key, okay. That was a little bit underwhelming. I thought perhaps maybe this is something that we could interact with. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I thought there was something glowing. That's it. So, how do we get there? Up here. Jumping on the mushrooms. I see, I see. Okay. Well, let's head back down there. Oh, man. Are you kidding me?
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Oh, of course. Of course. This is probably booby-trapped, like with a magical spell or something. So, we'll probably need Gale for that. A gnarly cauldron. Let me just have a look back at the journal here. So, we defeated Auntie Ethel. We ought to give her victims the good news. Yep. Save Vanra. Vanra shaken by what happened. Barely speaks. She likely returned home to her mother. We should visit them. Okay, cool. So we'll definitely do all of that. But, I do want to just get back down without triggering any of this stuff. And I need to go home and fetch Gale. So let's quickly do that now. So who do we tuck away, though? I think I usually just use either Will or Gale interchangeably.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
Go ahead. I'm listening. Oh, nothing would give me greater
We do need to level Gale as well, but I won't bother with that in this episode. Let's just get to the spoils, the treasures. I think I'll be pretty happy. And since we've cleared all of this, we should be able to bring everyone to redo some of these checks. Hopefully. Gale! Gale! Alright.
Let's get on with it. Got to keep
Let's just do the checks first, though.
Looks like a trap there.
Thank you. Okay, at least that's 2 of them.
Trap.
Okay. Now,
Can't give up now.
Blue. We'll get you going
Let me
down.
guess, you need
And
something.
Jahira, let's get you doing this check.
It's trapped there. Plant
Good.
your feet with
Alright,
care.
so... I mean, maybe I don't even need to disarm them. I mean, I will if I have to. But I think I can probably get away with just having Gale jump over it.
You have my attention.
I can even maybe just jump from there, no? Arcana check.
My. I'd better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Okay, so... Can we use blue to disarm it, though?
Never a dull moment.
Maybe. We can, so we may as well go with that, right? Good times. Alright, and let's lockpick that.
We'll do the trick.
All for a few arrows and some gold. I don't know. I don't know if that was worthwhile, but...
Always room for more.
So why is this glowing? Don't know, but just in case, we'll do a quick save.
No thanks.
Perhaps maybe there's a different quest line that would, I don't know, let us use this for whatever reason? Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. Should we be destroying it, maybe? I'll probably let you guys chime in on that, and whether or not we should circle back to investigate it further.
Whatever it takes.
Wits and blades,
I
always
think
sharp.
we're done here, and we should continue our journeys to see if we can tell the Hag survivors about what's happened. I think that should be our initial priority. Oh, Gale. Ah, you can reach. Nice.
Alright, what now?
Alright. I am probably going to end the episode here, guys. It's probably been about an hour or so, so I'm going to take a break. And yeah, when we come back, we'll continue the journey as I mentioned, with some of those things that have now come up as a result of defeating the Hag. Hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Drop me a like if you did. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.